Hey guys, it's Lizzie. So this is going to be a two-part series. This video is 10 things I love about having bipolar disorder, and part 2 is what I hate about being bipolar. I just thought it would be really cool to share things I'm grateful for amidst suffering and different aspects of my life that you might not know. If you're new to my channel and didn't know, I have bipolar disorder type 1, and linked below is a playlist I made with dozens of videos talking all about bipolar, manic episodes, and depression. I was diagnosed in 2015, so I've been through all the ups and downs of episodes. Currently, I have been consistently on meds for 3 years. I'm so proud of myself and grateful to God, and just in a really peaceful mental space. So these are 10 things I love about being bipolar. Number 1, empathy. Because I've been bipolar my entire life, I've always been very emotionally sensitive and intense, and it's as if I can feel other people's emotions with them. I love giving emotional support, and throughout my life I've been like a therapist figure to my friends. And because I've been through extreme depression, I know what it's like to have the lowest lows and suicidal thinking and just to be so hopeless. So many people will experience situational depression throughout their life, and then there's so many other people who are diagnosed major depressive disorder and bipolar disorder. So I know how to love people who are going through depression, and with my videos I've reached out to hundreds of thousands of people and just been able to comfort them and empathize and make them feel understood. That power I've been given through suffering is so beautiful, how God can turn something so painful into brilliant love and into ministry. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it makes the depression worth it, how I'm able to love deeper now. Number 2, noticing details of beauty in people and nature, books I'm reading, things I'm studying, dimensions of my relationship with God. Because I've been hypomanic and manic for years of my life, it is ingrained in me to see the world through diamond-encrusted, rose-colored glasses. And it's complete elation and joy and excitement, gratefulness over the littlest things. I'm reading off my video script for this one. Even when I'm not manic, I still retain that appreciation for everything, from the tint of the sky to the sound of someone's laugh, to comedy in a scholar's writing style, love for the way sentences are formed, depths of spiritual treasure in the Bible, admiration for details of someone's personality. So many things are amazing and joyful and beautiful. Mania has taught me to just appreciate life more. Number 3, forcing me to be on top of my health. The reason I went vegan in 2015 and started working out again is because I was in severe depression. I was waiting for my antidepressants to kick in, which took several months, and so during that time I was just reaching out for anything that could slightly help me in depression. It is so impactful to work out every day, eat enough, and sleep 9 to 10 hours every day. All of that has become so ingrained into my lifestyle, and it's so motivating to go running every morning, to lift weights to further motivate my brain, to eat vegan and cook delicious meals, to make sure that every day I wake up feeling completely energized. I love all of that, and besides God, YouTube, and people in my life, working out and being vegan are the most important things to me, and cooking and working out are just my favorite hobbies. Number 4, at 25, I've already gone through the hardest thing I'll ever experience in life. And I'm 1000% certain about this. I've gone through deaths of relatives, a torturous breakup, and depression is so much worse. It's depersonalization, where it feels like your soul is disconnected from your body, and it's this constant horror of being a stranger in your own mind. You're surgically implanted into someone else's brain, and it's like being buried alive mentally every moment, but you can't scream because you try to explain it to people in your life and they can't understand. And then losing everything about you that makes you you, your passion, your intellect, your ability to feel emotion. And during that, losing all connection with God and being in this dark night of the soul. And then coming out of that with extreme brain brain damage and not recognizing yourself for another year. Nothing will ever be that bad, and my bipolar meds block me from having to go into depression again. So I'm safe, I'm saved, the worst experience of my life is over, and it's all uphill from now. If I can get through that intense experience of depression without killing myself, everything else I can handle. Number 5, poetry and creative writing. In mania, there is stream of consciousness and you will just have so much writing so fast. I have written an entire book, like an 100-page book, in a week. Mania created in me a new writing style and a new way of composing poetry. So I will link below my website where I put up my writing. A lot of you might not know this about me, but I went to an arts high school and I studied creative writing, film, and public speaking. Creative writing was my absolute favorite, so it's been so cool how my writing has developed and changed, and even when I'm not manic, I can still compose a different type of writing. I know I've been teasing for years, but eventually I'm going to come out with books talking about bipolar and talking about me becoming Catholic, and those manuscripts were written when I was manic. Also, this goes into my YouTube channel, so the reason I've been able to create hundreds and hundreds of videos is because in high school and half of college, I didn't know I was bipolar, so I was sort of hypomanic during that entire time, and so I could just come up with video ideas so fast and be writing video scripts in the middle of class. I'd be walking around campus or in the middle of a run. It still happens now. When I'm in the middle of a run, I will just start writing a video script and it comes over me all at once in a trance type thing. So it really helps my YouTube channel, and I've actually been slacking lately because I'm balanced on meds and on a stronger antipsychotic in the past month. And some of you might think I'm sort of manic right now, but this is just my YouTube filming self. So it's actually been hard to come up with videos because I'm so used to being a little bit manic all the time. So we can thank bipolar disorder for my YouTube channel and all the videos I've been able to make through the years. Number 6, memory loss. So this is majorly going to be in my what I hate about bipolar video, but there's an upside to it. There is constant memory loss in bipolar because the hippocampus part of the brain is damaged when you're in depression, and so it still affects me where I cannot remember my life. So since I started having my severe depression episode in 2015, I have general memory loss of my entire life, which is terrifying and horrible. But the good part of it is that the memory loss especially happens during a depression episode and during a manic episode. So the absolute worst parts of my life and the worst parts of my illness, I cannot remember. The only way I could remember is if I read a journal entry from the time, if a friend talks in depth about a memory, or if I see a picture. Sometimes the memories can come back, but I don't do that for a lot of parts of the horror and trauma I've experienced. And it's fantastic that I don't have to remember those horrible things. So I'm so grateful to not have to relive the worst parts of my illness. Number 7, love from friends and family. So not everyone has this experience. I totally understand. And even in my life, there were people who reacted horribly and ditched me. But I am so grateful for the people in my life who cherished me and stepped up and walked with me through darkness. In my experience, suffering brings people closer, and I needed to rely so much more on my friends when I was in depression. It deepened my friendships and created so many beautiful memories amidst the horror that I was experiencing. It proved to me who my real friends are, and I would not take back the love and closeness and relying on people, and also how I learned so much more about how to be a good friend because of how people were good friends to me. I would not take that back. I wouldn't trade and give up depression for everyone and everything that it gave me. Number 8, restless cleaning sprees. So this is something that happens to me in mania and depression. Comment below if you have bipolar and the same thing happens for you. So I will just go on deep cleaning binges. You know how on tiles on the floor and tiles in the shower, it's supposed to be white in the middle of the tiles, but it'll become like brown and black from wear and tear? So I, in my cleaning sprees, will spend hours scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing and just so much deep cleaning of my apartments. And my roommates through the years have loved this part of my bipolar, and I have too. And just like how I said with one of my earlier points, where seeing the world through diamond rose-colored glasses and being excited about everything, and everything in life is amazing and beautiful. So just like how I'm still like that even when I'm not manic, the cleaning thing is the same, where I still love cleaning and enjoy it so much because of those cleaning binges. It's permanently made me love cleaning, and I feel like a lot of people hate cleaning. So it's cool that bipolar helped me really enjoy tasks that other people see as boring chores. Number 9, physical strength in mania. I can run significantly faster and lift heavier weights when I am manic. It is so fun. I love gymming and I go running every day. So when I have more stamina and strength and can do double workouts, I love it so much. If you love working out too, you might be able to understand how awesome it would be to wake up one day and be able to train so much better. Especially with running outside, just sprinting around so fast and feeling the wind blowing through you. It's such a fun feeling. I love, 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 love working out when I'm manic. Number 10 is gratefulness for normal. Because I've gone through times, years, where I've cried every single day. Even when I was hypomanic in college, I would cry every single day. Just the most intense emotions. And like a year after depression, I would still cry every single day. I was just in so much pain. Life was tumultuous. Depression, it just scarred me so long. Even once I was medicated and balanced and out of it, it just scarred me and hurt me and created the worst wounds. And now that I'm healed and over that and don't have to relive that anymore and am so far away from the depression, I am so grateful for my life. Yes, there were manic times in the past where I was emotionally so much happier and like on top of the world and drug high, but now I don't have to deal with the crying all the time and the low lows, and I'm more in the middle and more balanced and technically less happy without the drug high, but I'm so much more peaceful, and I'm just so grateful for the normalcy I have in my life and just being balanced emotionally after not having that for so many years. So these are my top 10 favorite things about living through bipolar disorder. In the end screen and linked below is my video for the worst parts about being bipolar. I know this video got a little dark, so that video is gonna be really dark, and I think it's gonna really help people who have bipolar to feel so understood. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!